If not cute, whatever. Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hi, everyone. How are you? I'd love to have my camera working. Hey, there we go. How's everyone today? It's a little bit cooler today. If you want to be out, pull this off. I can't stand that thing around my neck. Um, if you want to be out today, it's cooler. It's only going to be 75. Don't look at my head, child. Just, whew. It's only gonna be 75. If you're able to get out there and enjoy, do it, do it, do it. It's a beautiful day. We're going to conclude our little chapter on figurative language. And again, when we talk about literal language, we talk about something as it is. Um, this is a green mug. So we talk about things that are factual. But when we talk about literal language, we're using language that causes the reader or the listener to create a mental picture in their mind. Um, the smell of babies is like sunshine and butterflies. um, her smile is heaven. Two quick ones I just came up with. But today we're going to talk about personification, which is really easy. I'm not even giving you an exercise in that. I'm just going to tell you what it is because it's so easy to grasp. And then similes, which are like metaphors. So we'll go into that. First, going to show you a little picture. A little picture. Let's share the screen. Yes, there we go. And this is personification when it decides to stop jumping around. Okay, picture. There we go. So personification is the brutal wind bullied the tree into giving up its autumn leaves. So, what we do in personification, we take something, an inanimate object, or inanimate, rather, trees are animate, they have life. So, we take something and we assign human characteristics. So, like a person, personify. So, the brutal wind bullied the tree into giving up its autumn leaves. Well, we know that trees, don't give up their leaves that way, and wind doesn't brutalize anyone or bully anyone. Those are human characteristics. But when they're used in that way, you're able to form an immediate mental picture. Personification means you're giving characteristics of persons to objects or things that are not human. So let's take a look now at let's see. I've got this lesson is a little discombobulated. And here's a quick definition. Let's see if I can make this a little bigger. And I'll show you that picture, that terrible looking picture in a minute. So personification is when the speaker or writer gives human characteristics, qualities, or traits to an object or idea. To put it even simpler, personification is when an object or idea does something that only people can do. And though animals are often given human traits or characteristics in poems or stories such as fables, like um, Goldilocks and the Three Bears, this technique is applied to animals. It's more accurately called anthropomorphism. You've heard that word, now forget it. So here's some examples of personification. Thunder grumbled and raindrops reported for duty. Number 2, the moon turned over to face the day. Number 3, one unhappy icicle wasted away in the day. Number 4, the traffic noises argued long into the night and finally Cal went to sleep. Or number 5, the angry storm pounded the tent shelter. And so personification makes our language more exciting And this is personification. I don't know where I found this picture, but you know that a cat can't look in disgust, but cats are really have personalities. So this is why human features were assigned to this cat. And this is really personification in the literal sense. So let's go on and talk now about similes. Okay. Similes are comparisons between two unlike things using the words like or as. Because of the signal words like and as, um, you could know it more easily. But if you say, I like pizza, there's no comparison. That's just a preference. So that's not a simile. Let's take a look at some of these. My mother's kitchen was a holy place, was like a holy place, like a holy place. You couldn't wear your shoes and you had to sit there at a certain time, and occasionally we'd pray. So, mom's kitchen is being compared to a holy place. It's like that. And then she told you examples of how it was like a holy place, a church or a temple. The bottle rolled off the table like a teardrop. Like, so the bottle rolled like a teardrop. How do teardrops come down? Slowly. Okay. The handshake felt like warm laundry. Well, I can't tell if that's a good feeling or not, but that's the description the author gave. She hung her head like a dying flower. Well, I can picture that very clearly. Drooped over, sad, faded, right? Arguing with her was like dueling with hand grenades. Have you ever argued with somebody so vicious? Yeah, like those are some comparisons. So now, what I want to look at, and this is a short lesson today, is our simile writing sheet. Okay, so a simile is a comparison. Let me open this with Google Docs. A simile, again, is a comparison of two things using the words like or as. All right, so what we want to do here is circle the simile in each sentence. So I can't make a circle, so I'm going to highlight it. So let's look at example A. The man was at dinner, hungry as a bear. Wait a minute. Circle the simile. The man was. Hungry as a bear. She didn't do this one right. The man was at dinner, hungry as a bear. I am thinking that should go in this sentence. So I'm going to put this in just like this, hungry as a bear. That period there. I'm going to give this a little fixing. There we go. So we want to circle the simile. The man was at dinner hungry as a bear. The simile is hungry as a bear. We're using like or as. Okay. The boy was smart as a fox when trying to pass his test. The simile will have like or as. So what is it going to look like? The boy was smart as a fox. Smart as a fox. That's our simile, like or as. Mhm. Let's look at another one. The running back was quick as a cat on the football field. Well, quick as a cat. Oop, I did that backwards. Quick as a cat. Give me 1 second. There we go. Highlight color green. Okay. Let's go to 4. I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to leave. Well, there are only 7. So, yes, one more, and then I want you to do the rest. I just made a quick correction. My dad is as tough as nails because he never shows weakness. So he is tough as nails. We're comparing two things, right? And so when you hear that term, he is tough as nails, what do you think about him? He never shows weakness. Well, what do we say is that he never shows fear, he never shows emotion, he never shows I guess those were the things that we would, or he never backs down, right? So there are four left. I'm leaving them to you. And then here's another direction. For each simile given below, write what you think it means. If something is as plain as day, what does that mean? It's easy to see, right? It's easy to understand. We say that something is plain as day. Someone is poor as dirt. What do we generally think there? Poor as dirt, that's about as poor as you can get, right? They have very little to live on. They have very little to live on. Someone is poor as dirt. That's a bad place to be. And so there's two more of those. And I just want you to carry on. That is all we have for today. Everyone be well. See you tomorrow, hopefully for writing.